How you guys doing? NoFap day 6 of 90. Hope y'all ain't the busting them nuts, cause you already knowing about 6 days. Um, no semen has been excluded from my pelvis. So yeah, you guys just got back from work, so that's pretty good. I started to get my habits, back in the hang of things. Got back over my lessons and everything, so that's going good. It always feels good when you don't teeter too much off of your regular schedule and you get back on pretty quick, because we all know once you fall off your schedule, then it's kind of hard to get back on it. And so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, man, definitely starting to feel, again, meditating every day. 6 days, I think 6 days in a row now. Meditating at night. Again, I have to get consistent in the morning. Um, what else? What else? Um, so I'm definitely, damn, tomorrow's day 7. That's pretty cool. What a week. But yeah, but I'm starting to feel that sexual energy building up. One thing about this time, especially on NoFap, like that day, like after and it's not a secret. Like around like day 7, you start to like feel that sexual energy starting to build up again. After you binge bust all the nuts you can do, whatever. Around day 7, you start to kind of feel that you start to charge up a little bit more, and you start to feel like less like you start to feel like less numb and more like charged. One thing definitely, like, if you like binge on porn, you binge on porn, and you kind of feel like numb, empty, and all that stuff. You get that emptiness feeling in you. Um, one thing I noticed that it's kind of like iffy. Like a lot of times, like honestly, a lot of times, like my best days, like as far as like feeling good, not confident wise at all, but I just feeling good, like smiling or whatnot. It's been after I bust a lot of nuts, not just bust a nut. I got the energy out of me. I kind of got that tension. I mean, scientifically, talking, you bust a nut, well, not even scientifically anyway. Just you been stressed now, you been worried, you bust a nut. You been horny, man. You bust a nut. You feel all that stuff just gets out of you. That's human nature or man's nature. You bust a nut, you get that urge. You kind of just feel like it's like the women who kind of like for lack of a better word, bitchy. Um, you know, and lonely is a good word too. They don't wear their fingers out, and the toys out. The money for buying batteries is just crazy. A dude, dude comes by. I guess he lays the, he lays that steel pipe down, and all of a sudden she's happy the next day. And that's something we said in movies and everything too. Like talking about like women, you just need to get laid or whatever. Same thing with guys. They talk about getting laid to get this load off. It's not really getting laid. It's just releasing that sexual energy. And once you do, you kind of like loosen up and whatnot. That's true, of course. But obviously, if you're addicted to pornography, they kind of go hand in hand. So when you buzz one night, you're like, okay, damn, I feel good. Obviously, if you hop back in the bandwagon, you're not gonna feel that low after relapsing, because you really shouldn't let a relapse just fuck up your day anyway. Because you shouldn't. You bust nothing. And it's easy to relapse and just be like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing today. But that shouldn't just be like, oh man, we left. No, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. Because once you start having that mindset, then you're gonna first of all, you're gonna binge. Then second of all, you're gonna make it to where like you're gonna really like waste time out the year. Like damn, I can't. I busted nothing. Damn, now I gotta wait till I get like day 7 to feel like you go in that rabbit hole and just nothing but wasting time. But yeah, naturally you do feel good after you release after a while. Kind of release all the tension and whatnot. But the thing is with addiction, when you start to do that, our brains are very smart, man. I think we know this by now. Our brains are very smart. Your brain can start to adapt to that feeling, and now you're gonna start getting urges like, now you're gonna start getting urges like urges are gonna start bombarding you, and you're gonna start rationalizing why, well, man, I feel the last time I relapsed, I felt good. I had a good day the next couple of days. And it always rationalized. Then busting more nuts. Then you end up binging. And so every time, and the same thing happened to me. Whenever I get in the high streak, it starts to build up. Start rationalizing. And we laugh. Well, you busted one nut. Hop back in the bandwagon. It's not gonna be that bad. And obviously, again, I don't really think busting one nut is you ain't committing a crime or anything like that. You can still go out and do things, but what happens if what you been a point, what's being a point addiction to anything? There are pathways in your brain, whether we want to admit it or not. They are well, I know my brain got a lot of damn pathways, but the only time thing that can heal those is time, man. And busting nuts and relapsing is just gonna push back, it's just gonna push back time to it's gonna just push back recovery time, and so it's definitely very important to not binge, not relapse, but you shouldn't beat yourself up over relapse. But at the same time, I think it's definitely important to, just to definitely for me to just to recognize that all relapsing is gonna do is just continue to put me in the same cycle that's been doing, and it's really no really. I mean, yeah, I'll be lying, and every guy will be lying too, just to say that busting. It's not even really busting. Not that makes the point of the PMO addiction feel good. It's the whole cycle of struggling with oh man, I can't relapse, and then you kind of have this battle back and forth, and then when you finally man, fuck, I'm about to go bust a nut. That's that feeling get when you browse the porn, when you pick your phone up and you get when you look for the porn, and you go into the Instagram pictures, getting the fapping material ready. That's when the dopamine is flooding your brain, your penis rock hard. That's really what all of the addiction is really building up. That part right there, your action before you actually busting. The busting nut, just you busting nut. That doesn't feel good like that. Just it's not it feels good, but just short. So the whole part of the addiction is the whole what you do before you bust a nut or before you start jacking it. Anyway, in what you're watching too, but that whole battle between man, I can't bust a nut, man, I can't do this, and when you finally say, man, fuck it, and you finally pick your phone and you type in the Pornhub or whatever porn site y'all go to, but whenever you when you finally give up and you finally type the porn site and you see your first porn thumbnail, that's when dopamine just flows into your brain and you're just ready to go, man. That's where you really feel good at. And then you get the pictures up, you got the tabs open. That's really where your brain's developing all those pathways. Once you bust a nut, you just bust a nut. And but it's definitely part of the addiction. But really all of those pathways are created by searching for the porn, having all those tabs up. What we watch, of course, is really gonna program us too, but it's really gonna affect us as well. But it's a lot of things that go on, man. And so it's really not just it doesn't really hurt the bust nut. I mean, it really doesn't when we think about it. But when you think about it, when you're going through all that process of relapsing and porn, it has a lot of devastating effects. And one thing, like I said before, see, and that's why I always feel good a couple days after I relapse or even binge. I feel light. I don't have no sexual energy in me like that, but I feel light. I be smiling a lot. But guess what happens day 3, 4, 5? Mood swing. That's what addiction does to you. Mood swings, man. Mood is constantly up and down. You don't know how to feel. That's how it is, man. And but you see a lot of people. What a lot of guys say when they beat their porn addiction, their mood stabilize out. That's what benefit I really want. People talk about the female benefits. Yeah, that of course that's obviously good as well. But when your mood is stable, when you're not so mad and you get happy, I see a lot of people. Guys talking about they get really happy over small things. That's one of the benefits I want. Obviously, again, a quick side note. Of course, the female benefits would be wonderful. But but just to be able to just still feel joy and man, you trying to go to the store real quick and let's pick this up. And you just feel good, just to get out of the house and meet people. That's the benefit. Just to be around people and just happy and not overthinking things. That's what I want. But obviously, when you're addicted and you really piling up and you really busting all those nuts and you watch and porn is, I gotta talk about it in another video. But just the type of porn you watch has effect on your brain too and how you act. But porn just in itself, it damages we can look it up too. The decision making part of your brain. The decision I make is just ridiculous. So I know I can imagine 90 days from now, which I know won't be completely healed. But imagine a year from now, man, I'll be feeling good. But Yeah, man. I can talk forever, but I'm gonna cut this short. I want to talk about something else too, but yeah. So real quick, you may feel good after we last night. You get that energy out your system. Like, damn, I ain't gotta deal with the urge no more. But taste effects gonna start coming around the corner. That's when binging happens. Now you set yourself back even more because you got these pathways in your brain. You still gotta recover. And the more you and it's just like the more the cycle repeats itself, the more time you waste and the more the less time you have to really heal and enjoy life or so. I'm gonna go ahead. I guess I'm in a low key talking mood right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave now before the video it's gonna be 15 minutes. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys soon. And as always, don't relapse.